Hello Ghouls, my name is Kat. Today we will be unboxing and reviewing what's inside this Illumicrate box. This specifically is the October 2025 box. So the one I got includes all the little items that you can get, maybe some bookmarks, that kind of thing. I actually don't know, so I think it'll be a nice surprise. So, Illumicrate. Illumicrate is a book subscription kind of service. So they offer many different kinds of subscriptions that you can choose from. When I was getting this one, I could just buy it straight away. However, there is usually a waiting list. I know there's a waiting list now for November's box. For October, there wasn't a waiting list. I could have just went straight ahead and purchased it. I'm not sure how long the Illumicrate waiting list is, because I know the Fairy Loot one is, you could be waiting on it for like over a year. So I'm just double checking now what the theme was for October's box, and it's in every life. Nothing can keep us apart, we will be together in every life. If you like star-crossed lovers and sapphic yearning, we think you'll enjoy this one. It's an adult fantasy standalone. Let's just open this because I'm so genuinely excited. Is it exciting? Does it look good? Okay. It's not really giving a lot, but let's kind of start taking a little peek. So, first thing we have is this little card here that says, "In every life, October 2025. It also tells you what the next month's theme is. So November's theme is academic rivals. Okay, so it kind of just tells you a bit about the book. Ooh, okay, just remove the little paper thing, and this is what the inside looks like. The first thing on top here, Illumicrate Eternal Life Book Pot. Oh, I forgot to mention how much this costed me. Okay, so in total with tax and shipping, okay, so I paid €48.12 for this box. High expectations. So let's get back into this. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wait, because I've wanted something like this. It's a bookmark holder, but it's shaped like a book. But you can put bookmarks in here. On the back it says, "Discover inside knowledge to help navigate your immortality." On the front it says, "A soul's guide to eternal life." On the side it says, "Rebirth, metempsychosis, eternality." What? Because like what I've had so far is just this little jar. But yeah, you just throw your bookmarks in here. That is so cute. Starting off with a banger. Let's keep going. Immortal Ascension Shaker Keyring. Okay, it's something made out of acrylic, so let's see. Okay. Okay. It's just a butterfly, and it seems to have umbrellas inside. And a sword and a knife. So yeah, a cute little keyring. Not the most exciting thing, but you know what? It's still cute, so it's okay. Okay, let's keep going. Worlds Collide Cross Stitch Kit. Okay. A little DIY moment, I guess. Oh, okay, so that's what the final design is going to look like. And then you just have the kit with the yarn and the circle thing. I've never done anything like this before. Yeah, so you get the yarn and you get the ring. Oh, they actually give you a needle. They actually give you a needle. That's, I think there's 2 needles in here, so that's actually really kind. Yeah, that's actually pretty cute. Packing cubes. packing cubes. Okay, sure. They're really cute ones though, but they feel awful quality. Oh my god. Okay, but anyway. So yeah, it's just a little packing cube, just like they said. It's not bad, but the material of this is really cheap. Like, it really is. That feels awful. But I think that's all of the items. My favorite one is definitely the bookmark holder. This is really, really, really cute. So I think now all we have left is the book. Yep. Okay. They have it in bubble wrap. I'm so excited. The Isle in the Silver Sea by Tasha Suri. It's actually really cute, and here's the sprayed edge, and there's the back as well. Oh. Oh. It gets better. Okay, so when you take the sleeve off, yeah, and then there's the back. You're kidding, you're kidding, you're kidding. And then you open it up and there's the most gorgeous artwork in there. Absolutely stunning. And it is signed. It is signed. Like, are you serious? 484 pages. Okay, it's not too bad. So yeah, in this video I will be reading this book and reviewing it. Let's talk about the items that I got in this box. Would I recommend getting the items? See, that's a really hard question. I wish I got some like bookmarks with art relating to the book, but like it kind of depends, because like, to be fair, the only thing I liked in this box is the bookmark holder, but it's super, super cute. But everything else, like, what else did I get? I got the DIY thing. That's cute. And then the organizer things, don't love that. And the keyring as well, don't love that either. So that's kind of up to you to decide. But personally, I feel like I would go for the book only subscription, because after a while I feel like a lot of this is just kind of, I don't want to say junk because that's a bit mean, but like a lot of it will start just piling up, and I feel like you don't really need a lot of this stuff. But it's cute, but I would personally next time get the book only subscription. So let's talk about this book a little bit more. What is it about? From World Fantasy award-winning author Tasha Suri comes The Isle in the Silver Sea, a heart-shattering standalone romantasy of sapphic longing, medieval folklore, and a love that spans the centuries. In an England fueled by stories, the knight and the witch are fated to fall in love and doom each other over and over. The same tale retold throughout hundreds of lifetimes. Simran is a witch of the woods. Veena is a knight of the queen's court. When two women begin to fall for each other, how can they surrender to their desires when to give in is to destroy each other? As they seek a way to break the cycle, a mysterious assassin begins targeting tales like theirs. To survive, the two will need to write a story stronger than the one that fate has given them. But what tale is stronger than the knight and the witch? Ooh, okay, that actually sounds good. It sounds good, and I'm pretty excited to read it. So, I think there's just one thing left to do. Let's start reading this book. I'm now on page 45 of The Isle in the Silver Sea. It's very interesting, actually. I really like the concept of it. So I'll kind of tell you a little bit about it without spoiling too much. So in this book, basically, folklore, stories, myths and legend kind of shape this world. There are people in this book called incarnates. They basically have to live out whatever story they're given. They have to live out that story over and over. In this book we're following Simran. She's a witch and a scribe, and she seems to be very powerful. And there is Veena, who is a knight. The book kind of starts off with a tale about a witch and a knight, where the knight had to kill the witch even though he loved her. I think that's basically going to be the story that plays out for Simran and Veena, except it might play out a bit differently. Yeah, Simran and Veena are both incarnates, so they both have a story or a myth to live out, and it basically decides their death. But I'm enjoying the book. I feel like Simran might try to kind of break the cycle of the story she has to live out. Also, I'm only 45 pages in, so I could be maybe not explaining it properly, or like missing things or getting things wrong. I will say it's a little bit confusing at the start. I'm gonna keep reading anyway, and then I'll be back whenever I have another update. Let's just completely ignore the fact that I'm sick right now, but I'm like about 50% through the book, maybe a bit more, and like honestly I'm really liking it. It's such an interesting story. The incarnates, at some point in their lives, their tale will just take over. Whatever tale they end up getting, it will just take over. Like they can't do anything about it. It's like they're not themselves. They just simply have to act it out as if it was a play. If they try to resist their tale, it physically hurts them. So like they have to do it. And it's like over and over and over again in all their lifetimes. And they're just kind of trying to avoid it as best as they can for as long as they can. I can't believe there's still half this book left, because I feel like we're so close to the end. What more can happen? And I'm really enjoying it. So I wanted to do a quick check-in. I'm gonna try to finish the book like right now, and then I'll probably be back when I finish the book with my final thoughts. But so far, very exciting. I'm scared. Right, I am happy to announce that I have finally finished The Island in the Silver Sea by Tasha Suri. After I finished this book, I was a little bit conflicted about the rating. I ended up landing on 4 stars. See, the thing is, the first part of this book was so good. I was convinced this was going to be a 6-star read. But then when we got to part 2, so here's part 2, and it's a pretty small like section of the whole book. It's like maybe the last quarter. I don't know, I feel like part 2 got a little bit boring for me. I just kind of saw myself losing interest a little bit. Then I really liked how everything kind of came together at the end and how everything was resolved. So either way though, this book was really good and I really loved the writing, and the story itself I feel like was so unique. I've never read a book like this before, and it was really good. So yeah, 4 stars. I'm pretty happy. One thing I will say this book lacked though was world building for sure. I don't think the author ever once described the kind of setting we're in, and the kind of like surrounding area. It's just, there wasn't really any world building at all. It was very character focused. So Illumicrate overall. So here I have everything that we got in the box again. Would I recommend Illumicrate? I would actually say yes. I had a pretty good overall experience, and I'm pretty satisfied. Personally, if I was to get the Illumicrate subscription again, I would get the book only one. That's just me personally. And let's look at the items again. Okay, so these organizers things, haven't used them. But I will. I'll definitely find a use for them. Just right now I don't have a use for them. This DIY, I just don't have an interest in doing it myself, but I know there would be a lot of people who would be excited about this, so I would say it's still a pretty good item to get. This keyring, like after reading the book, I feel like this could have been better for sure. Like, I don't know. The bookmark holder, of course, which was my favorite item, and yeah, I really like this. And then, of course, the book itself. This cover is genuinely really gorgeous, and I'm happy to have a special edition of this. Like, overall, I'm pretty happy. A great experience, and I'm glad that I did this. And let me know what book subscription you'd like me to try in the future. I kind of hope to turn this into a series, so let me know what you would think about that. And don't forget to let me know what book you're currently reading in the comments. And so, until the next one, bye!